Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Here comes Dmitry Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. He's as humble as he is dominating, the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dmitry Bivol.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice punch. They miss with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. One of only 2 men to have beaten. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
Right hand's beautiful.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't find a home for that jab. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these 2 finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing. if you haven't got your wits about you.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
These two fighters are made for one another. Your jab just got blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Focus on what you're doing.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch.
Right round. You stay focused now.
Back out there and win the round. He was close to this round.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Incredible work rate. Well done with that counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Good counter punch. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close. Whoa, wait a minute. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good work. You're doing good, kid.
Give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Hold it right there. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again.
And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
7, 8.
So we enter the final. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You had everything.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
You're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Just stop.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They stop the hook there. Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The perfect counter lands. His stamina is off the charts. That jab doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
He's not in your league. Come on,
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
On to the 6th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you pack...
Oh my God, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound for pound king, Canelo is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't be looking at for one shot.
Gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop it.
He's not getting back up. You were thinking, you were smart.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that hook won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, what a shot! Dmitry Bivol in some serious trouble here. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths.
You do. Good work. The jab's working now.
Breathe. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring.
Get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
And there's the bell for round 8. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That jab gets blocked. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
His stamina is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Posted this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking...
First minute, stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Just keep him on the end of your jab.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right,
Dmitry Bivol just got knocked down! And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He blocks the right uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. That right hook won't score. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Better than that. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots.
Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
And here comes the 10th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's a counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Dmitry Bivol goes down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. You remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And Bivol is on the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Don't let him
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
thinking. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go.
Do what you do. Good work.
And there's the bell to start round 11. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The courage on display here is incredible. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The jab not finding its target. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Man,
I need you to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind.
he's too tired. He's not getting back up. You doing?
That was a terrible round, that is.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Good counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
They stop the hook there. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That jab was blocked. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.